Hi, and welcome to Buttertoast's series of web help videos for updating your website in the best possible way. So we've already covered in some of the previous videos how to log into your website, how to edit your Divi page, how to set up your site to do that, and how to add blogs and schedule them. So today we're going to look at how to use the search engine optimization tool that has been added to your site called RankMath, and you'll see that at the top here in the dashboard it is shown here. Now the other thing you'll notice from the previous blog video is that there's an additional column here called Seo Details, and the blogs that I've created are, one has got a green sign which is giving me a score of 86 out of 100, and this one hasn't been optimized yet. So you can see that the keyword I've set for this is business, so that's if anybody's searching for the word business they may come across this, and it's an article. So this one has no keyword set, so the search engine optimization is not going to work in that. So what we're going to do together is look at the one that's not been done and see if we can get it a little bit better. So the way this works is it's a kind of traffic light system. So as soon as I put a keyword in, it'll give me a score, and a low score will give me red, a medium score will give me amber or yellow, and the range you want to get into obviously is the green. So here we go. And to be fair, if you can get it to 100 out of 100, go for it, because that's amazing. Otherwise, just try and get it into the green zone on as many of your posts as possible. Okay, so I'm going to just go in and edit, not with Divi, just the normal straightforward edit, and in I go. And you can see here that it's giving me a red score here from RankMath of 14 out of 100. So that's not great. We want to do better than that, and it can show you, here's the snippet of what you would see if you were searching for it in Google, and you can edit that and make it look better. But the most important thing that we need to fix is the keyword. So the keyword here we need to think of. Now this isn't connected to RankMath. If it was, then it would give me some help with that, but it's not going to give me that because I'm connected up. But that's okay, we know what we're going to do here. So we're looking for the 3 best reasons to look for a web developer. So I would say that the keyword here is probably going to be web developer. That seems reasonable to me, so I'm typing that in. And if I, well, I was going to actually, I'm just going to switch this to the draft because it's actually scheduled to go. So it's just saved that for me, and you can see immediately just putting that in has brought my score up to 50 out of 100 and into the amber range. So just that one thing can do quite a lot for helping your blog page in the search engine optimization. So the great thing about RankMath is it tells you what's wrong with what you've done. So if you look down here, it's telling me, hooray, we've got the keyword, that's great. But then it's telling me it's not found in my description, but it is used in the URL. So that means, as we talked about before, it's in the heading, which is going to be in the URL for the page. Okay, so it doesn't show at the beginning of the content. Okay, so we can change that. We can just write something here about our web developer is great, and that will immediately change that, and that goes into the description too. And let's just save that, and look at that, it's brought me up to 72. So the content's 92 words long, so we could consider making that a little bit longer. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's add some more things here. And there we go. Let's just save that draft. Is it still a little bit short? Now I'm just gonna take this one instead, and I'll explain the reason why at some point. Save. Oh, still a bit short. Oh my goodness. Oh. Save. Oh, very close now. Right, save. Okay, so we're over the 600 words. That's brilliant. Oh, but our score's gone down. That's not so good, isn't it? So what's gone wrong here? So let's look at some of the other things. The focus keywords not found in subheadings. Okay, right, so we need to break this up. So what it's saying is that in search engine terms, this is horrible. It's too much text altogether. And actually, you need to start thinking about breaking it up with some headings. So I look at this web developer and let's try inserting a heading here. Oh, new web developer. I can't spell developer. And we'll pull some of these down here. So that just breaks it up a little bit. Okay, let's save that. Well, that's brought us up a little bit, hasn't it? Okay, so add an image, link out. Okay, so it's also wanting to know that we're going to link out. So let's put a link in here. We're going to link to jaredhost.com. I hear they're a great web development company. And yep, that will help us. And again, we've gone up a bit. Internal links. Oh, so I haven't linked to anything inside my site. Okay, let's do that. Okay, I'm going to link to my portfolio here and link that in and save as a draft. Now you can see I'm now in the green zone, so that is actually a pretty good score for where you want to be. Now you can gamify this, which I like to do, and see how close to 100 you can get. Adding an image with alt tag. Alt tags are really important for people who have visual impairments, so they like to add them to images. Okay, so the alt tags can be found by clicking on your image, excuse me, and going to the three dots here and edit as HTML, and you'll see a little bit of code comes up. Don't be frightened of that. The thing you're looking for is where it says alt equals and some quote marks, and all you want to do is in the middle of those quote marks we're going to write that he is an excellent web developer. Okay, then I'm just going to edit visually to bring him back and then save that draft. So you can see again we've gone up a little bit and we've satisfied another criteria in it. So all of these top three are totally sorted. So there's only two things that are outstanding. So one of them is talking about using a table of contents to break down the text, and that is very rarely used. So if that comes up, I wouldn't worry about it. At least one paragraph that is long, considering shortening it. That's absolutely what we were saying earlier. No problem at all. Let's just make these shorter. So really you would want to divide these up into shorter paragraphs. So if I can do that, add a heading, H2 or H4 maybe, web developer, and that'll be fine. Paste that in. Save that. Still a bit long, that's no problem. Take that out. And a heading. Put some more in. Wow. And add a heading. Okay, we're getting there, but I am just going to pause this and so you don't have to just watch. Alright, so I tried my best to try and get at least one paragraph is too long or to go down, but these tools are just tools, and they so I've made every paragraph one line and it's still saying that they're too long, so that's clearly a bunkum. So sometimes, you know, it's quite difficult to work with them, and you just have to do your best and then leave it at that. If it's in the green zone, you're pretty much there. The other thing that I did was I brought up the score by just adding some more images, because the search engines love images. And the other thing I could have done was to put a video on there, and then that would have definitely have brought it up more. So yeah, you can add a video by just looking. If I've got I don't have any in here, but you could just upload a video. But I would suggest that actually the best thing you could do is insert your from URL, so that would be from something like YouTube or Vimeo, depending on where you keep your videos. Please don't store your videos on the server, because it'll just grind your website to a halt, and it will be a terrible experience for your user and for the search engines. Okay, so that's really how to do that and get your just let you see how we've done a great job there, going from 0 to 89 out of 100, which is splendid, even beat the previous one. Okay, hope that's been helpful, how to use your RankMath.